this guy, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live. I was talking to this friend of mine, and he said he wouldn't have done what I done. And I just want to get y'all opinion. That's why I'm on here today. This is Crawford from the Daily Dose. Welcome to the live. I just want to ask y'all a question. As you can see, would you give up 106-figure income plus business to go ahead and commit to your purpose in life? And I know a lot of y'all probably don't know what your purpose is or anything like that. But that's why I'm here. That's why I have what I have. That's why I do what I do. That's why I know I'm the only person on the planet that can help you right now without you joining a religion or anything or church, because church is the people. But I'm here to get some feedback today. That's why I'm going live. I need some help because I'm holding a class on Saturday, a Zoom that you can copy that link or whatever, however you do, or whatever you got to do to get that link right there in my DM or put freedom in my DM or the comments and I'll get back with you. But I'm asking a question today. Come on in here. We're going to be on here for a minute. We're going to be on here for a minute simply because I would like to know, because I ran this across some of my people at church and some people I look up to and my mentors. They said they would have just paid the fine. They said they would have just paid the fine and carried on with their life. But as you can see, they don't know what I know. They don't know why I chose to do what I did. Because let the truth be told, when you know your true purpose, when you know your true value, and you were just waiting on that moment to for you to make that decision, come on in here and let's talk about it. So you can really focus on your true purpose. And I'm blessed. And I do not take it lightly. I do not take it lightly. I'm blessed to help you find your true purpose within a system, within an app that we got for you to get in the right environment so you can just be yourself. And it's time to make history on top of that. And I got to do better. I truly do. I have to do better at advertising and I like to find somebody. If it's somebody out there, that's why I'm down here in, in Ghana right now. I'm trying to find some people that can build my business around. And if you in Ghana right now and you hear this, reach out to me. Come on out this Saturday and talk to me. Come on out this Saturday and just get your questions answered. But I'm putting a question out there today. I'm putting a question out here today. If you want to come to the master class, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, that's the link. And if you're on TikTok right here, the link is right there. And I still have to do that. And I'll be forgetting to do that. You can see it right there. If you see Edify to Unify, put that in Google search and that'll pop up. You can get all the information. Hey, how you doing about me? But would you come on in here? Let's talk about it. I just came on here to talk to my people today. I just came on here to talk to my people today. Would you give up a 6-figure plus business to truly go into your purpose? And I know what 99% of the people would say, but I've done it. I decided to follow my purpose. But this been nagging me, and that's why I do what I do. That's why I do the daily dose. That's why I have the app to help you get in the right environment so you can be who you was created to be and find your purpose in life. No, everything I do from this point on is not about me. Because when I was had my own business and making that kind of income, I was good. When it comes just to me, I was in logistics. I can go and come when I wanted to. I can stay as long as I wanted to. I was in control. I was had that perfect job that most people would like to have. Not in a cubicle. No, no, no. You got your own business, making your own time, creating your own income. But I still was hollow in the inside because I was governing myself since I was 9 years old. I always wanted something. I always wanted a community, shout aloud. I always wanted a system that would support me and invest in me. And I thought the church was the way to go. But it came a time in my life, a little over a year ago, I made a decision to let go my business and focus on my purpose from within. Focus on my true identity from within. Focus on the creator within me to give you the opportunity to find your true purpose in life. It is so dark that we have to do something about that. We got to do something about that. I cannot just accept that. Excuse me. I just cannot accept that. We got to do something different to get some more light in here. I don't know why it's so dark. I don't know why it's so dark in here today. Hmm. Y'all may not see the darkness, but on my other platform I do. It ain't never been this way. I don't know. I don't know what to say right now, but bear with me. We here for the long haul, no doubt, right? I truly don't think it's gonna get any lighter. Maybe just the day, the part of the day. Maybe just the part of the day. Y'all bear with me. Let me see. Yeah, I can't worry about it right now. But it ain't been this dark, my people. I don't know what to say, but anyway, we got y'all here today, and I'm happy about that. So I'm focusing on TikTok anyway, in a way. But I want you to think about what I'm saying here. And I'm here because I want you to know you are the most valuable creation on the planet. Oh, man. Ooh, that wasn't good. We'll keep it. We'll keep it 100. No, 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 babe. I just started. All right, all right, all right. We ain't gonna worry about it. This is one thing today. That's more better. That's a lot more better for us. Or is the light? I ain't never had it that dark before. All right, see, I can live with that. We can live with that. Yeah, we can live with that. We can live with that. Appreciate y'all being patient. We can live with that. We can live with that. I can. I can live with that. So, yeah, we can live with that. That is a lot better. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. Yeah, yeah. Now we're cooking with grease. Now we're cooking with grease. Now we're cooking with grease. Now let's get back to where we was. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is not about me. That's why I was able to let my business go and focus on my true purpose. And it bring me all the way around from when I was 9 years old. I wanted a system, a community, and a level playing field. And this gave me that opportunity to tap into that. This gave me that opportunity to tap into my true purpose. And now I can understand why I do what I do now, why I go through and create what I not created for us as a people to find our true purpose in life. And that's why this is so vital for you to truly understand, for you to truly understand why you was created and put here on earth in the first place. Because you could be doing the right thing, in your opinion. You can be content doing what you think is right for you. But until you understand your true purpose in life, you'll never be fulfilled. You're going to be unhappy. You're going to be just miserable. You're not going to be as healthy as you should be. You're not going to be as productive in life that you know you can be. You'll start accepting things that you wouldn't normally accept because you don't know why you was put here in the first place. And there's nobody on this planet that's teaching you a step-by-step process to help you find your purpose and why you was created. See, that's how powerful it is when you can create history by knowing your past. That's why I'm here today. That's why I'm giving you the opportunity to come to my masterclass on Saturday. To ask me any question you may have about finding your purpose, getting in the right environment to accomplish your purpose, to get around people that gonna uplift you, motivate, and praise you so you can accomplish your purpose. Or what is your purpose? Anything of that we can answer on the Zoom this Saturday. Just come on out, have your question, and let's get the answers we need so we can start doing what we truly was created to do. And the sad part about this, the churches cannot teach you this. Definitely the school system cannot teach you this. That's why we're talking about creating history today. That's why we're talking about getting you in the right environment so you can just be. Go ahead. Like the live, share the live, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel because you want the best for yourself. You know you want to be successful here in life. And you deserve it. But if you do not know how to accomplish, hey, how you doing? If you do not know how to accomplish it, You're going to just go through life thinking what you're doing is right. But it's not the right thing from a kingdom perspective. It's not the right thing from you being fulfilled within yourself. Some of y'all probably ask me, how would you know? How would you know? Think about it. When I got my MMF, the 3-step process, I asked you questions like this. What makes you mad in the world? What in the world that make your blood boil? See, I'm getting you thinking. I'm getting you thinking. I'm getting you thinking outside the box. Getting you thinking in ways where you have to get deep down in your subconscious mind to come up with an answer. But see, even when I was 9, these things were running through my mind. At 9, I knew what I wanted to do, but I did not have a system and a community that would help me fulfill that. I thought the church would. I really was looking forward to the church. But as we know, church is a religion. Most churches think when you go to church, that's God. That's where the people is the church. And I always want to go back to the ancestors. I mean, that's just the way I always felt before these Bibles and this written word came about. It was here. It was here. Our ancestors was obligated to teach us the true meaning of God, the true meaning of the universe, the true meaning of nature itself. And then here we are in the 21st century, and things are changing, changing. So come on in here, like the live. I'm just here talking to my people. I just want you to understand you do have a purpose in life. I want you to understand you do have a place where you can come now, and we have a system in place where we can teach you, where we can help you identify your true purpose in life. I'm down here in Guyana right now. I need my Guyanans to reach out to me. I need to build a system where I can pay you in American dollars if that's what you want. But I need to build a system around my community where we can do what we were designed to do and really want to accomplish. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. Come on over here and talk to me. This is Crawford, Robert Crawford. This is your daily dose coming on for the second time today. I come on every day from 6 a.m. to 7 on your TikTok, your Facebooks, and YouTube. Hey, how you doing? What will you do? What would you do? What would you do if you was doing what you're doing, making decent income? But you know deep down inside, you're not in your purpose. You know deep down inside, you were called to do something greater and bigger than what you're doing right now. Come on in here. This is the time for us to create history starting today. Come on in here and talk to me. Come on in here and let's find out really where your thought process at. Come on in here and let's talk about where you truly want to be in life. Come. Let's make history starting today. Come. Guyana, reach out. It's time for us to come together and create history starting today. I'm putting a question out there. If you was in your business or even at a job, you was making 6 figures plus, and you knew it wasn't your purpose, and you knew your purpose was inside, and you had the opportunity to do what you need to do for your purpose goal, would you let your job go to chase your purpose? I left. I left my business to do what I'm doing right now, and it's bigger than myself. And the great part about it is, I couldn't have never said what I'm fitting to say right here. I couldn't have never said this in my own business. I'm living the American dream, all that. But I couldn't have said I would die for my business. No, no, no. As you know, I gave up that 6 figure income because of my purpose and what I stand for. And all I had to do was pay $79 and admit that I'd done what I did not do. Let me say that again. I lost 6 figure plus business income because I wouldn't pay $79 and admit that I'd done something that I did not do. Now, if I would admit to it, I could have went on about my business, carried on with my life. But deep down, I stand 10 toes down on what I say and what I do. I'm not perfect, but if I cannot make it, I call you, I reach out to you, and we can get it squared away. But I just don't understand how you can go through life, even if you're making decent income, but you're not, don't know your true identity. I don't know how anybody can go through life making 100,000 a day or 100,000 a year plus, and they do not know their true source. They do not know how to hold themselves accountable to themselves. It never, I could never understand it. So that's why I created the Daily Dose. I come on here every day from 6 a.m. to 7 in the morning at Edify to Unify. You can find that in the link right there, Edify the number 2 Unify. If you put that in the Google search, I'll pop up. So that lets you know you can find me, but it's time to make history starting today. If you're melanated, if you're spiritual, and you're original being, and you're ready to do something greater, you know you was put here to do something greater than what you're doing right now at your job. Now, I'm from America. Elon Musk is saying they're going to have a universal basic income coming because they got so many robotics taking jobs, replacing jobs. And he think that you identify with a job. And since they taking jobs with robotics, you really don't have no identity. You don't know what to do with yourself if you don't have a job. I differ from that. You have a purpose in life, and it's greater than any job could ever pay you. You'll be more fulfilled when you know your true identity and your true source. That way you know you ground. That way when you can stand up and say, I'm willing to die for what I believe in. Shout aloud. I just come on here, put it in the comments. Just put it in the comments and let me know if you would do what I done. If you could let a 6 figure plus business go to go and challenge the world in your belief from your creator inside of you to do what you know you need to do and can do that will make the world a better place, that will make you a better person. That's life. And the greatest part about what I'm doing right now. I'm definitely not focusing on no income because that's worldly. I'm focusing on doing what my creator, what my true identity, what my true source is giving me the clarity to do for his people. And you are the most valuable creation. That's why I got a free masterclass. That's why I got a 3-step process that helps you find your purpose to the point where you can make a decision like that and won't regret it. Because now you know why you're here. Now you know your true value. Now you can just wake up every day at peace because now you know why you created and put here in the first place. Now you know why. Now you can have a passion about your purpose in life. Now the world need what you have, and that's the value that you can only get from the creator. Like the live, share the live. Let me see, can I share this with some people? Let me see if smoke out there in the house. Let me see. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, share the live. I'm reaching out to people myself right now. How many of you see Edify coming up right there? I'm reaching out. I'm reaching out to people right now. I'm reaching out to people right now. I want to see how many people you can reach out to get them on here so we can at least get them out to Saturday and just answer questions. Let's just focus on us for a change. Let's just start doing what we need to do for ourselves because this is the time. This is the time for us to uplift, motivate, praise one another like never before. Welcome to the live. This Crawford, Robert Crawford. I'm here coming from the Daily Dose. I do the Daily Dose every day, Monday through Friday, from 6 to 7 in the morning, to help you start thinking about your true identity. Start making history starting today, if it's just within your family. Get you to start doing one thing. Just start being honest with yourself, and that'll get you closer to your true purpose in life. Because when that opportunity comes for you to make that decision, you got to know your true purpose, man. You got to know, even in your heart, you got to be ready to move. Especially if you're spiritual, if you definitely need to think about it. And that's why, since I'm in my purpose, you got the Daily Dose, you got the MML, you got the 6-week challenge, you got the app, that the system and the community and the environment that gonna uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and help you find your true purpose in life. I know you're doing something in the world that you know you underpaid, you unappreciated, but you can only do what the society or the environment you was integrated in. You see what I'm saying? Come on, let me know. Give me some answers, y'all. Would you do what I done? I know most of you would, because you have to know. You have to know your identity. You have to know who you are from within. If you're ready to make history, can you be honest with yourself? If you're ready to do what needs to be done, can you make those decisions when it needs to be done? Welcome. Come on in here. Come on in here, my people. I'm just on here talking to my people today. Share the live. Would you do? Could you do? Because most folks so in debt that it'll be hard to just to carry on with your life. Even if it wasn't that extreme, I mean, it got cut off like that. I had to make decisions where my money stopped like that. But I had investments and stuff like that also. But the question still remained. Would you let that kind of income to focus on your true purpose in life? That's the question. Would you? Honestly, I know most of you can't even grasp that because the environment you're in. But when you truly focus and know your true identity, know your true source, and know your purpose and why you was created and put you in the first place, and know you as nothing but the vessel of the creator in you, the God in you, want to manifest everything within inside of you. That's why we got the MML. That's why we got the app Edify to Unify. That's why we're doing this masterclass every Saturday. And on this Saturday, for you to get the questions and answers you need to start making those kind of connections. And the first thing you need to do is just start being honest with yourself. As soon as you be honest with yourself, you automatically start thinking differently. And when you come to the master class, you're going to be in an environment where you can just be. You're going to be in an environment where people are going to uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and add value to you from a kingdom perspective. That's life. And let you go out in the world and just be your best self. Let you go out in the world knowing your true purpose. Let you go out in the world with your true value that you would not accept 90% of the stuff you accepting now. Because now you know your true value in it. Now you can stand tall and just stand on principle because that's the only reason why I could do what I did. I was standing on principles within inside of me. I was standing on my true identity, and it came from my source within inside of me. Because if you let the truth be told and you be honest with yourself, if you're not tapped in, you would think I was crazy. and that's okay. I appreciate you hanging around. I'm going to tell you another story to let you know how tapped in I was, how governed I was to myself. I didn't need no president. I didn't need no dictator. I didn't need none of that. I had my source. I knew my true identity. And I was placed in this sinful world. When the time came, I made the right decision to follow my purpose in life. Now, just because I've done that, you got the opportunity to check out all the information about me. I got my YouTube channel. If you just put Edify to Unify in YouTube search, I'll pop up. If you put Edify the number 2 Unify in LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, I'll pop up. Even if you put Edify the number 2 Unify in Google search, I'll pop up. So you got all these platforms to get to know me, see my content, and come and let's start doing what we were designed to do. And that's to uplift one another, motivate one another, unite like never before, edify one another, add value to each other from a kingdom perspective. Putting our blinders on where I can teach you how to find your purpose, how to find your purpose, how to find your purpose. So you can start doing what you were designed to do from a age right now. Anytime is better than never, right? But my ultimate goal with my 1720 is to help the kids find their true purpose at 16, 17, 25, up to 26. If we can get them tapped in at 26, we can have them making over $1 million in with investments and assets by the time they're 26. See, because I was blessed. Even when I was growing up, I told my mom was my cheerleader. My dad is my king my greatest asset in the world. He's been gone for about 3 years now. He passed away in 22. But daddies are vital. We need to get them back in the house. We need to get them back in the house. That's why we need to educate our own. That's why we need to tap into our true purpose sooner than later. That's why we need to start making history right now. Shout aloud, yes. Like the lie. And when you come to the masterclass, you can see the unity. You can see where we can unite. You can see where we're trying to get you to start thinking from a kingdom perspective. And now if you just be honest with yourself, you see how the world is going. You see how the world is going. And if you're melanated, if you're spiritual and you're the original being, you know how you being treated. You're not in the right environment, my people. You can start making history today if you just start being honest with yourself. And come on over here to edify, to unify, and get all your questions answered. All of them. When it comes to your purpose, your vision, and why you was created, and why you accept the things you accept right now, why you do what you do right now in the environment you in. The app is designed to get you in the right environment. Right now, you can get in the app if you decide, and I'm putting this out here now, I usually give this out if you come to the masterclass. But since I got a good audience here, you can get in the community right now for this 1097. Do all your research first. Go to YouTube, go to TikTok, go to Facebook, go to my app, go to Google. You can search me all day long with Edify, the number 2 Unify. Just put me in the Google search and I'll pop up. So, aren't you ready to find your true purpose in life? Aren't you ready just to be able to get in an environment where you can just be yourself? You don't want to know your purpose right now. You just want to be at peace. You don't want to know your purpose right now. You just want to know you have security. You just want to know you protected. You just want to know you can feel at ease for a change. And I do too. That's why I created what I created. So when you're in your purpose, your mind start creating things that carry value. Everything I not created, thank God, my Heavenly Father within inside of me, giving me the opportunity to do what I was designed to do here on earth. Y'all hear the dog? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Martha, can you share them up? Try to. But anyway, that's why I'm here. That should carry value within itself. Go ahead, like the live, share the live. This is where you need to be. If you know you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, this is where you need to be. If you know you deserve something greater than what you're selling for right now. Like I said, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, you can just put Edify to Unify in the Google search, and I'll pop up. Come on out to the masterclass this Saturday, the 21st. If you're up in America, 6 o'clock. If you're down here in Guyana, it's 7 o'clock. All right. You here in Guyana, it's 7 o'clock. Because nobody else on this planet gonna teach you how to find your true purpose in life. Nobody else on this planet want to see you at your best. And we have a system that's designed step by step. I'm giving you this for free. We got the MMF. And in the MMF, we help you find your true purpose by asking you questions like this. What makes you mad? What makes your blood boil in this world that you would like to change? And it'll make you a better person and it'll make the world a better place. These are the kind of questions we ask. I know it's something in this world that makes you mad. If a lot of y'all depending on your job, this should make you mad right here. This should make your blood boil. This should make your blood boil right here. I'm from America. Elon Musk going around saying, you know, robotics gonna take a lot of jobs. If you got a trade, you got a gold mine. If you know carpentry, electrician, you know, auto technician and stuff like that, you're good. But what makes you mad? Elon Musk said it. You not had a job so long. And it's true. It's true to a point, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Elon Musk saying that you get your identity from a job. I've been telling people this all day long. That's your identity. You identify with a job. You're not got in debt. You're not invested into money. You're not invested in your kids. You're not done things that you would normally do to try to get an education. And now if you try to go to school to learn anything, it's obsolete by the time you get out in 3 to 4 years. So school is really obsolete unless you're going for technical stuff like heating and air, building, you know, contracting work and stuff like that. So that's why he can say you identify with your job. Because most people, if I ask you right now, what do you do? The first thing you would tell me, you would relate to your job. I'm a this, I'm a that. Now, since they got robotics taking your jobs, most of you, and they saying you identify, that's how you identify yourself. Elon Musk, in so many words, I'm not quoting him, but in so many words, he's telling you, you don't have no work without a job. And I beg to differ. I beg to differ because I gave up a business, a thriving business, making over 6 figures to go after my purpose in life. And I'm more happier than I ever been. And I thought I was happy at doing what I was doing. I mean, I really thought I was doing good from my perspective. 6 figures, credit score good, house, all that stuff. But when it came time for me to make a decision for what I believe in and how I think and my purpose in life, I did not hesitate to give up my job to pursue my purpose. And let me tell you this, since I've been doing this over a little over a year, I die for what I'm doing right now. Let me say that again. I die for what I'm doing right now because I'm in my purpose. And I would never, ever even think about dying for my business. That would have never even entered my mind. You see the difference here. You see the value here. Once you know your true purpose and you can go after it, you can pursue your purpose from a kingdom perspective. Now you got value. Even to this day, if I want to go back to my business, I can go. But no, no, no. This is where I need to be to get you in your purpose. See, because my purpose is for you to tap into your purpose. I can help you find your purpose. That's what I do with the MML. That's what I do when I ask you, what make you mad? What make your blood boil? What make you want to start thinking different? Because everything you have and doing at this very second come from your thought process, come from the decision that you're making up to this very second. Whether you like it or not, you made that decision. And now you got the opportunity to get in the right environment. Now you got the opportunity because I know my purpose now. Now you got the ability to find your purpose. Oh my goodness. That's worth, you can't even put a price tag on that. That's how valuable your purpose is. That's how valuable your life is. That's why you are the most valuable creation on the planet. And let me go ahead and set the record straight. Elon Musk, if you hear this, you could never ever design them robots without God's greatest creation. Somebody had to get the resources. Somebody, y'all killing and stealing and pillaging on people to get the resources for you to make those robots. So don't forget who is the greatest. You. You are the most valuable, but you don't know how valuable you are because you're not thinking. You not the environment you in do not let you think for yourself. Just by me asking that question, what makes you mad? It'll be hard for you to come up with something. I can come up with 3 things right now what make my blood boil right now. And it'll be hard for you to come up with one because you ain't never been able just to be quiet enough and think about what really matters to you in this world. That's what make Edify to Unify right now so vital. That's why you and I appreciate the love. That's why you and I can create history right now. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I'm looking for 1,000,000 people to get in the right environment right now. You losing your job. They taking you for granted. You know your true purpose and value. You know you deserve more than any job can offer you. But you ain't never had the opportunity until right now. You ain't never had the opportunity until right now. You can't get this nowhere else on the planet, my friend. These 3 steps come from me making a decision to give it up. What would you do in that situation? Because now, since I gave that up, I got the ability to add value to God's greatest creation, which is you. I'm blessed to get you in a position, if you want to, you got to make that decision. But you can come. You can come right now. Make a decision to get in the right environment on Saturday. Start making history. Get in the right environment so we can uplift you, motivate you, love on you, add value to you, praise you from a kingdom perspective. So now you can feel what I feel to the point where you can't wait till you know when the world is in its rightful place, when you in your purpose, you in your purpose, you know your true value, and we all together and we all moving as one. Now you can see how the Creator in all of us can move mountains. How we can make the world better, a better place. Because if you anything like me, we need God back in our homes. That make my blood boil. If you anything like me, we need the universe to be back in line. We got Bill Gates trying to block out the sun like he's some kind of God. That should make your blood boil. If you're anything like me, you should want to get back to nature. Because in America, you don't see plant trees. You can't go outside and pick no blueberries, no blackberries, unless you go somewhere and pay for them. Hey, welcome to the live. See, when I was growing up, we usually could go behind the house. We usually can go behind the house and pick some blackberries right off the vine. Every year, my mom used to make us a blackberry pie. We go pick the blackberries and we go in the house and mom, she'll make us a fresh blackberry pie. Every year, baby, we used to look forward to that. Now you can't find no blackberries nowhere. That's why I say them three things right there, I just come up with, that make my blood boil today. And many of you, when I ask you what makes you mad, what'll make you start thinking differently, to start doing something different to make the world a better place. And you too. To help get in your purpose where you can stand for something now instead of accepting just what the sinful world, the environment you're in, giving you. That's why I'm here. That's why it was easy for me to make that decision. Because now you got the ability to make a choice. Appreciate the love. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live, my people. This is time to make history today. This is Black History up in America. If you in Guyana right now, reach out to me. Reach out to me, put freedom in the comments. Just reach out to me because I need to talk to some Ghanaians. I need to reach out to my Ghanaians. But aren't you ready? Aren't you sick and tired of doing something you know you are better than? You know you deserve better than what you're doing. Haven't you ever asked yourself, it gotta be more to life than this? Aren't you ever wondered what is your true purpose in life? Because I made that decision to let a six-figure business go to pursue my purpose from within. I got the ability to help you and yourself if you make a decision. Yes. That you want to know your true purpose in life. I'm looking for the ball. Your choice. Marcy. Jeez. This is where we sell ourselves short at. You know you're unhappy. You know you're not fulfilled. You know you deserve more out of this life. You know you're going to get older. You know change is inevitable. Time going to keep going no matter what happened to you. You are a year older now than you are right now. Aren't you ready to make history today? Aren't you ready to find out why you was put here on earth? We can teach you right now. It's your choice. Come on out to the free mastermind on Saturday if you're on Facebook and YouTube, TikTok. That's the link right there. I'm here because I made that decision. I'm here to be in my purpose for you. I'm here to be able to give you everything I'm giving to you here right now. The Daily Dose from 6 to 7 in the morning. Edify to Unify is an app that's designed to get you in the right environment so you can be uplifted, motivated, and prayed and be at peace. Now you got an opportunity to do what you always wanted to do in life. Now you got an opportunity to come and just be at peace. You ain't ready to do nothing. You don't want to continue working your job, but now you know you're in the right environment. Now you know you're surrounded by people that gonna uplift you, motivate you, praise you, and add value to you. I'm down here right now in Guyana. I'm trying to do what the Creator is guiding me to do. That's what purpose means. You're not doing nothing for myself. Can you see how wonderful it is when you know you can put your blinders on? You have a purpose in life now. You can put your blinders on. You know why you was created now. You can put your blinders on because you know your true purpose now. You can put your blinders on because you know your true identity now. You can put your blinders on because now you now found something in this world that make your blood boil, to make you start thinking differently than you've been thinking up to this point. That's history being making right there today. Now, can you imagine if we do what we know is right? Just being honest with yourself. Hey, how you doing? If you just do what you know is right, we can make history. I want to challenge everybody that's melanated, that's spiritual, and that original being, and you want to do what you know is right. Come to my masterclass. It's free. Let's come together and uplift, motivate, praise, and add value to each other. And let's motivate each other. Let's create history starting today. Let's get 1 million people in the right environment. Let's get 1 million people in the right environment so we can find our true source. So you can feel great about yourself enough that you can make changes. You can make decisions like that. You can make decisions like that without even thinking about it. I know that may scare some of y'all away. That's okay. Because you're so far in the world that you don't even know right from wrong. You so far gone mentally, you think wrong is right. And right is wrong. Welcome. Shout aloud, shout aloud. I'm just on here talking to my people today. I'm just on here talking to my people today. I appreciate you coming out Facebook. I appreciate you coming out TikTok, YouTube. I'm gonna stay on TikTok for a little while longer, but y'all know I give Facebook, TikTok about an hour. I don't know if I should go longer. I may start going longer on these platforms here too. But let's keep going. I want to say I love you. You can't do nothing about it. It's time to make history. It's time to do what we know we need to do as people and tap into our true purpose in life. And your true purpose will be more valuable to you than any income you making in your job. So with that being said, I love you, Facebook. I love you, YouTube. Until next time, I see you in the morning at 6 on the Daily Dose. And until next time, let's do it.